Thank you for tuning in. Every day I go through life, I try to find some way to make it better. And what that means is not to make things more comfortable for me, but to improve relationships with people, even with toxic people. How hard is that for most of us, right? And I struggle with that all the time. But one of the things in my life is that I have been through so many hardships. Let me think. Many times it has devastated me and brought me down low in younger years. What I had to learn was bear with me. I try to be slow to words. And as much as I thought about this before, I need to think through it a bit more. We cannot base life or the importance of life on the things that we have been hurt by. Does that make sense? That's what has brought me through. One of the things. We all struggle in some way. I called my dad tonight, okay? My dad was always there for me. He hurt me a lot. So did his dad. And I says, I want to tell you something. Through the course of that discussion, I says, I remember your words at your dad's funeral, my grandfather. He says, I don't remember. Well, he's 85. I don't hold it to him. I don't. It's okay. I wanted to talk to my dad. Okay? Doesn't mean he's perfect. But I love him. I love my dad. I love my mom. Both of them made a lot of mistakes. But you know what? Whatever our parents did, we are responsible for ourselves. Does that make sense? Do you know what? Most of my siblings have written my dad off. Why? Why? Because they don't know love. Does my dad have issues? Yeah. Have I had issues? Yeah. I'd like to say no, right? Let's be honest with ourselves. My mom, I have very good memories of. Okay. Love my mom very much. Never a bad memory. But I haven't heard from her since I was 7 years old. Or 17, I'm sorry. She wrote letters since I was 17. I called my dad tonight, and we talked. I told him, I says, do you remember at your dad's funeral, my grandfather, what you said? He goes, no. He goes, I'm 85 years old. No worries, I get that. I'm 63. I'm starting to lose it a little bit myself. But I had to contact him and bring this discussion up. Because, you know why? I love my dad. I don't love the things he's done. And I told him that. And he gets that. But I had to bring that to him. I says, I need to bring this to resolve. And I love my dad more because you know why? when I brought this to him, he received it. Because I know he had a rough life. And because I got to thinking, I think he had a rough life too. And maybe what I can present to him that we can agree on. You know, none of us are perfect. He goes, oh, but you were. I says, all right, come on. Get off that, you know. You know better. You're just testing me. I love the conversation with my dad tonight. I really did. He's been down a rough road. I know he was. Let me interject. I apologize for the last video because I could not project my voice well because I was out in a storm. And also on top of it, I was probably a little quiet. But anyway, let's move on with this video. I needed this too for my dad to share some things. And we have some, mutual friends, best friend of his that I went to school with his boys over the years, blah, blah, blah. We talked about those things. And it was valuable. And I told him, I said, Dad, I got to tell you what. Because I share a lot on Facebook too that could, expose my dad. And I hope it will. Not to hurt him. Not to hurt him. But I realized that when I posted him, I thought, he could fit into those things. But I told him, I said, I explained some of that so he understands. But he said he wasn't even been on there recently to read some of that. So I said, well, maybe you should be. Maybe you should be, But we talked, and it was very good. One of the best conversations that we have had. Because I want my dad to know, I don't hate people. I hate things they do. And getting back to when I said to him, I said, do you remember what you said about Grandpa at his funeral? Not because I was trying to hurt him or bring things back to throw in his face, but just to share that we sometimes go through hardships, And I love my grandpa, by the way. I love my grandparents, my dad's parents, tremendously, as I do my mom and her parents tremendously, okay? And this was valuable. I loved it when I talked to my dad. Because I don't remember. I don't. He's 85, right? I'm 63. Already, I'm capable of hiding things on myself. So, and my dad's going to be 86. Just let's see, 3 months. But he's hanging in there. Love the man. Love him. And I told him, I said, I love you. Don't always love the things you do. And he didn't always love the things I did. So it's mutual. But we have to hang in there together. That's important. So getting back to when my dad spoke, my dad's a great speaker. He is like that. He's hurt his family. Doesn't mean I hate him, okay? If I say he's hurt his family, he has. Doesn't mean I hate him. But I still talk to him. None of my other siblings do because they can't forgive. Learn to forgive, people. That's the important thing. It makes you who you are. Forgive. I don't care what your parents did to you. Look at all that Messiah forgave that he was not guilty of. Hello? Yes. Call my dad tonight. And we shared love. At the end he said, love you. I said, love you too. And he knew and he understood. I said, I need to talk to him about this. I don't always love or agree with the things you do, but I love you, man. And at the end, you know what? We committed to each other that we love each other. Now, I'm going to reveal to you what my dad said at my grandfather's wedding. I know my dad honored his parents and loved them. At his wedding, my dad said, he's done a lot of stupid things. When I reminded him of him saying that statement, he says, I know you never did. I says, let me tell you something. I've done more stupid things than you or my grandfather. See, That's the heart and mind we have to get at. That we have done so many stupid things. How can we condemn anybody else? See, this is what the sheep understand. We can't. Never point a finger at the other person. I'm not going to tell you what my dad has, but I'm going to tell you what he does. You know what? Through all the trials of my life, even though he's hurt me when I was very young, very deeply, and I came out of those fears, you know what? You know what? That man has always been there for me. Never gave up. Thanks for watching. Come back in and we'll talk more. I want to share with you the value of love, because it's not about what anybody has done against you. It's about the condition of your own heart. Click on subscribe. Come back and I'll talk more about it.